I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a YouTuber spitting facts. Think of RPG games. For example, World of Warcraft. You have objectives like killing bad guys, destroying various bosses, but most of the time you will be picking up loot, like mythical pieces of armor or weapons which are very rare and give you special abilities or boost your character stats. With the Enjin blockchain technology, all those special items can be made into NFTs, allowing players to actually own those items. Now, on first hand, it might not sound that exciting, but let me elaborate why this is amazing. By owning the NFT of said in-game item, you're essentially holding a blockchain asset. Blockchain assets can be transferred from one game to another game using the Enjin technology, or they can be just sold, on the market, giving all in-game items a real-life value, and also creating an in-game economy that also works as a real-life economy. Now, don't get me wrong, this is very, very disruptive for the gaming world. Take Blizzard, for example. They are the owners. They have made World of Warcraft one of the most played RPG games of all time, if not the most played. Blizzard, as the company who created the game, it's a centralized entity, right? And they have the power to shut down any player and make all those items inaccessible that you spent days, even months earning. Whereas if those items were minted as an NFT, the player would have full control over those items. As I said, the items would also be able to be transferred from one game to another game that's also using the Enjin blockchain technology. Think of it this way. Here's kind of simpler terms. The Enjin multiverse connects many different worlds together and allows the same characters to use the same items in multiple games. So there are new games being released all the time, which makes the player base of older games subside, which is just the natural way of gaming. And as the player base subsides from a game you were playing earlier, you kind of lose all those items and have to grind from zero in the new game that came out and is the new hot thing everybody's playing. Whereas if those items were an NFT, you could just transfer those NFT items to the new game that's now in and just continue playing from there. In short, Enjin gives the developers the tools to create everything they need, and it gives the gamers the ability to store and trade blockchain assets. So here's how it would work within a game. This is gameplay of an RPG game working on the Enjin blockchain technology, allowing you to create in-game items just like any other RPG that allows you to craft, while at the same time minting that item as an NFT on the Enjin blockchain. Crazy stuff. And the craziness doesn't end there. It sure doesn't. After you're done minting an item, you can also melt it. Now that's something I've never heard before. After you're minting, you can melt it. Do you understand what I mean? Once, for example, you sell this item to another person and it's worth a certain in-game currency, but he wants to have actual money for that item. So what he can do is melt that item and get the Enjin currency that was used to create it back. The user who mints an item sets the percentage that can be taken back when melted, and the percentage can be anywhere from 50% to 100%. The Enjin coin is used to pay for the fees for minting the NFT on the platform, and it can be literally any item from collectible cards to special weapons and mythical armor. Each item minted contains a small bit of Enjin coin within it. And even more impressive is that the minting process can be reversed by melting that NFT or item back into an Enjin coin, giving the whole Enjin ecosystem a real world value. So any NFT minted on the Enjin blockchain has real world value that's not just a JPEG file, but it can be. And any item created in-game has that same real world value because it can be melted back into Enjin coins, which has a real world value. Right now, Enjin is $1.3 and has a market cap of 1 billion. Now imagine if this actually gets big and big games adopt it and start using it. How much do you think the market cap would be? Definitely more than 1 billion. That's why I think that the Enjin coin really has big potential. Not to fret for the short-term price action, as all of cryptocurrency and the whole crypto market has been crashing and the prices have been going down lately, but that doesn't mean that they will go down forever. Just as they can go up forever, they cannot go down forever. At some point, it's gonna start going up back again, and really the coins that have the most real-world use cases, like, for example, Enjin, which is probably one of the best NFT projects projects I've ever seen. Those will endure for the long run and will be worth way more once people get a hang of it, start using it more, and developers actually start making really good games with it. So another important thing, and I wrote this down so I don't forget to say it, most NFTs are ERC 721 or ERC 1155, so Ethereum based, and everybody knows the gas fees on Ethereum are insane. No one's gonna pay $200 to mint an item that can cost $15 to $20, right? But Enjin solves this issue with JumpNet, a high-speed bridge network that allows instant on-chain transactions with the Enjin coin. And did I mention those transactions are also free and instant and free? So win-win. So my final thoughts on all this is that the NFT hype, the NFT bubble has kind of burst, which was to be expected. I mean, a JPEG file was sold for $69 million, which is totally insane. Most people think that NFTs are just that, just the JPEG files. You can do some graphic design and get rich off it, but no, that's not, it's not at all where this technology is going. And it's up to you to really see the big long-term potential. So I think that gaming has the most use cases for NFTs right now before the big crypto boom happens and mainstream starts adopting cryptocurrency and the blockchain technology. But before that, gaming definitely has the most potential for NFTs to be useful, right? And for NFTs to have a real, actual use case where people use it because they want to use it because it's a better solution to something they're already doing. Right, definitely leave some comments down below. Tell me what you think about the NFT gaming and just the whole of NFTs. Where do you think they're going? What do you think will be the next big NFT thing? Will it be NFT music? Will it be NFT gaming like I think? Or will it be something else? Maybe NFT government issued cards? Who knows, man? Who knows where all of this is gonna go? Other than that, my name is Tony and I'll catch you all for the next video. Bye bye and stay awesome.